Hello! Hello! You knew this was coming. You knew it was gonna happen. It just took me a minute because I had to like take my entire computer apart and put it back together. But it works now. Hopefully it will stay working for the foreseeable future because buying a new one, well, that's a bit in the distance for now. But anyway, welcome to the Matrix. This is Saints Row 4. So I guess we're just gonna go right into it. Yeah, you knew that this video was gonna happen eventually. I would have liked to have had it done earlier, apologies for that, but, well, we're doing it now, so let's get in. Jacking into the Matrix, etc. So what the heck is Saints Row, if you don't know? Well, Saints Row is an open world game in the vein of, yes, my character looks a little silly on purpose, in the vein of, I suppose Grand Theft Auto for the most part, which is what it's compared to most of the time. As you can see, there's a fair few differences, like the fact that I can jump about 35 feet in the air, give or take. I'm gonna go over here for a minute. This is the fourth installation in the Saints Row series, which has been getting sillier and sillier as the series has gone on. And for a lot of people, that has made them very angry, and I say to them, what the hell's wrong with you? Saints Row does not give a fuck about reality or anything like that. That's just how it is now. It started off as a very Grand Theft Auto-like clone, basically, with the first game, which I honestly don't think was very good, but opinions. And then it became Saints Row 2, which was an excellent game, which was very much in the vein of like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, really, and a little bit of GTA 4 for good measure. But then we got to Saints Row the Third. And Saints Row the Third took things in a different direction. It took things more silly. Now, Saints Row has always been silly, kind of like how the older GTA games were all fairly silly. But, dubstep gun, but it was more silly, as in completely ridiculous over the top up to 11. And then Saints Row 4 decided to make it more crazy by adding superpowers, aliens, and making you the president, which are three very good steps, I feel, to making a game more fun. All games would be better if you were the president. Just imagine being the president of the zone in Stalker. That'd be amazing. Alright, so, this is an open world game, meaning free roam, go anywhere in the city, you know, just think Grand Theft Auto, really. But this game has taken a lot of cues from other open world games, more superhero style games. Like, for instance, Crackdown, which is what it's compared to a lot. And for good reason, I would say, because Crackdown is quite similar. I wouldn't say that the game has copied ideas whole cloth from any game, besides itself, but I feel that it has adapted a lot of ideas of the superhero genre of games. Things also like Infamous and Prototype. Obviously, that glide animation is very Prototype. And a few other things, but namely, I would really say GTA, Crackdown, and Prototype are the most sort of glaring, I guess, inspirations. But again, I wouldn't say that it's copied ideas whole cloth, as in it hasn't just taken them and been like, yep, we're gonna make a game like this, and then not changed anything. I don't feel that that's the case at all. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gliding around trying to get these clusters, and clusters are bits of corrupted data that you can use to enhance your superpowers, so you need lots of them. There are like over 1,000 of them in the city, so you'll be collecting them for a while. But at least the collectibles have a use in this game. They're actually directly useful because they upgrade your powers. That is a cool thing in my opinion, so I'm going to start off with that. Open world games syndromes that are monotony, meaning after a certain amount of time it gets boring because you're doing the same things over and over. And collectible overload, which is open world games have to have a lot of collectibles that just aren't really there for any reason besides to make you look for them, and they don't really give you any direct benefit. This game, in my opinion, is very good for avoiding those two things fairly well. Meaning, the obvious collectibles, which are these, obviously, they're directly useful. Yeah, you use them to upgrade your powers. I mean, that's extremely useful. And other collectibles that you may find, like the Zen statues, for example, are money and experience, which is always useful. So I feel that it has avoided the collectible overload syndrome by, first of all, making the collectibles fit in universe, instead of just being like, collect these suitcases full of nothing, because we told you to. They make sense. And secondly, there's the whole monotony bit, which is eventually... Yes, I did freeze that out of the wall. What? Eventually, the open world game itself gets kind of monotonous and boring because you feel like you're doing the same things over and over. Now, in my opinion, Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row historically have been the two best games for that. Meaning I feel like they have avoided that the best of most open world games.
All these things are getting a little strange there. Well, I guess the whole thing isn't exactly normal to begin with, but you get the idea.
Okay. A little bit of tips from Kinsey there. Kinsey's a very important character in this one, which I like, because I like Kinsey. Anyway. As I was saying, the open world syndrome of becoming boring quickly is something that Saints Row has historically avoided, and as well as GTA in my opinion, because of the variety of things to do. And this game is no different. This game actually has basically just 50% more of everything from Saints Row 3, if you want to put it that way. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot of quests and side missions, there's a lot of those different activities, and there are lots of them. And they also have a reason to exist. They, even if they're a little contrived... Your face is, broken? I
thought she said this straight.
It's described to you why you're doing what you're doing, which I feel is kind of important, even in a game that's meant to be completely nonsensical and silly. I love breaking those and getting all the money out of them. Yes, those strange purple symbols are in fact money. Who would have thought? Must get all the money. But it's called cash, I believe, even though it's kind of spelled like cachet, but you can pronounce that in two different ways, and it's really confusing, and oh my god. But, get back in my digital car here. So, the main gimmick, I suppose you would call it, this time around is the fact that this is a simulation. None of this is real, and that's why I have superpowers, etc. But in my opinion, it is not a gimmick. Well, that was really anticlimactic. Oh god! Why is it not a gimmick? Because it permeates every aspect of the game. It would be a gimmick if they just put it in there and were like, okay, remember guys, this is a simulation, and then didn't use that to their advantage to change any aspects of the game, which in this case they didn't do. Everything has this kind of digital theme to it. Even missions and things that were previously available in other Saints Row games. Boom! Ah! Oh god! Yep. Now they have digital versions and sort of digital reasonings for their existence and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of cool, really. I think they've done a good job with making it feel, and parallel parked. Making it feel not gimmicky at all. Meaning the entire universe is, you know, it makes sense. Well, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but it makes sense in context. Yep. You have a twin. Fancy. Alright. So let's look at some of the things you can do. Let's hack this store. All stores are available from the start once you find them, but you've got to hack them with this kind of pipe dream-esque minigame thing. I'm guessing I should go this way? Question mark? Maybe not, because... Beep, beep, beep. Got it. Yep. Owned. And now you can access the store. Yeah, this gun's pretty beautiful, I know. So, let's talk about the the main caveat introduced with this game that a lot of people have been talking about, and that is superpowers make the game... Ow! Too easy. First of all, I would say that that's said by people that haven't really played the game, because it's not easy necessarily. And secondly, superpowers make cars useless. This is something I want to talk about because I feel like this idea permeates the entire game. That is, the game is meant to be played however you want. And that's something that Saints Row has done since Saints Row 2, because Saints Row 2 had a lot of customization options for things like clothing, things like vehicles, and just everything of that sort. You can do whatever you want with it. That's kind of been the point of Saints Row, and it has not changed at all this time. Whereas GTA tends to be, although open world, a bit more of a structured experience. Saints Row, back in the Saints Row 2 days, proved itself to be more of a customizable experience that just kind of allowed you to play however. And I feel like now the two games aren't comparable anymore. I feel like comparing GTA and Saints Row is mostly done by people that want to, like, stir shitstorms, and that, all in all, they're not really that comparable anymore. So, what do I mean by it's meant to be played the way you want? Well, cars are not useless if you have fun driving them. I'm gonna steal this police car and just go. There's no reason for me not to. And it's not necessarily a worse way to travel because your sprint meter does run out. Also, you're not taking damage while in a car until it blows up. And nitrous. Whee! Ah! But that's my main point here, really. That the game is meant to be played however you want to play it. Fantastic. And people saying that it's limiting yourself, I don't think that's the case at all. It is not purposefully limiting yourself to have fun unless you're like, I must not use superpowers at all ever because they make the game too easy for me. They don't really make the game easy, but again, the game is about customization. Your character can be customized in a lot of different ways. There are tons of upgrades. There are lots of powers with different upgrades that you can choose in whatever order you want. Clothing. Lots of clothing options. Back to like the Saints Row 2 amount of clothing options. Cars. Customize your cars. Lots of different customization options for lots of different cars. And now weapons. Now you can actually customize your weapons. That's kind of fantastic. Weapons are back to having all kinds of upgrades and being easily customizable. You can change the look, the sound effects, the particle effects when they fire, everything like that. I'll show you that in a minute, but first, I'm going to clear out this flashpoint. Get Dubby!
Better you than me.
Welcome to Saints Row, where dubstep kills you. I don't even like dubstep, and that gun's amazing. Like here, this is a burst rifle. It normally takes the form of an assault rifle that looks kind of futuristic and fires, well, bullets. But I've changed it to look like a blue plaid, sort of futuristic weapon that fires blue lasers. Because why not? And that's the theme with this entire game, in my opinion. It's meant to be played however you want to play it, and just play it that way. I mean, there's no penalty for doing this or that. You just play how you want to. And I think that's the entire point of Saints Row 4, basically. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, back in, say, the Saints Row 1 and 2 days, it was a lot of gang stuff and references like that. Now there are lots of, like, nerd culture references, which I obviously appreciate. Less rap music, more, like, Harry Potter references and things like that. It's kind of great. I am a fan. Also, there's a mission I should do.
That doesn't even match.
Yep. No. No. Go. Yep. Hey. No one said you could do that. Let's collect this here virus. This is the new version of the Chop Shop. You collect a virus. Like I said, the game has been like, you know what? We're gonna make this whole digital sort of construct theme go throughout the entire game. And that's the case with this. And here's the cool bit. It isn't only the fact that they just changed the name of it, like, oh, it's the same exact thing as before, now you just, instead of getting a car, you get a car that's called something else. And that's not how it works now, because now the cars are actually a lot different looking, and they unlock when you when you bring them in. In this case, it's this crazy looking... I don't even know what this thing is, but I love it. Also, there's an old lady in here with me, and she does not even care. Let's go, old lady! So, this is just one of the various things you can do. The game is full of these, and like I said, they're all themed towards being in a simulation. And that actually does make a difference. It isn't just a palette swap, I guess you could say. All of these Chop Shop cars are special versions of other cars that unlock them for you when you get them, which is quite a bit different than the previous Chop Shop minigames. All of the things like the Hitman kind of missions that used to be before, now they're like assassinate rogue programs, and the programs can be anything from a floating toilet to a weird version of you, and they have all kinds of crazy powers and telekinesis and big blasts and stuff like that. It's kind of amazing. I think the first time I was dubstepping a toilet to death while flying through the air, I discovered that I definitely should be playing more of this game. So, let me get some more of these. Always good to have clusters, especially when you miss them like that. That's good. I love that. Come on! There we go. What else can we do? Let's do one of these rogue program missions over here. I don't want to do any story missions, because I don't want to, like, spoil the story. I mean, in my opinion, the weakness of Saints Row 3 was that the character writing and the characters in general were not as good as the second game. But they have fixed that in this one. The writing is great, the characters are amazing, Kenzie's great, you have got Keith David, who is incredible, the voice of the freaking Navy. You've got your character, which is pretty awesome and can be voiced by Nolan North if you want, but I'm always a fan of Male 1. The old British guy's pretty great, though. And, Shondi and Rasta Shondi is back. You've got just... the characters and the writing have improved significantly this time around. And I approve. I approve greatly. That's one of the things that makes these kind of open world games very enjoyable, is memorable moments with good characters and things like that. And they've nailed that down. Test visual to create rendering glitches. Alright, who knows what this one's going to be like. The last one was a weird, just standard looking person that was really strong and could like throw me through the air. So we're going to see what this is about. Oh god. Bing! Also, having all these like nerd culture references and things is pretty great. I like that a lot. What you doing? What? What? Are you a blow-up? Oh god. Oh god. You were a blow-up doll. Why does that not surprise me? Oh god. Yep, blow-up doll with telekinesis, a Hadouken, and lasers. Welcome to Saints Row. Oh god. Jeez. Okay, so you're like really strong. That's good to know. Ah! I will freeze you. Okay, I missed. Pedestrians getting in the way, as usual. Where are you going? Why don't you stay for a while? Oh, don't stay frozen for very long. Oh, jeez. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. This is not good. You are like a really strong blow-up doll. Ah, poop. Lady got in the way. There we go. That wasn't bad. Drop like a crap ton of money. I could get the alien SMG from that, but I don't think I will. What are you even doing? Shattered. Whee! Alright, let's go to a gun store. Also, one Harry Potter reference. The golden snitch here, the golden Sid. You just gotta catch that golden Pokeball-shaped object, and all of your notoriety will be reset. And you get like 100 XP bonus. I gotcha. Oh! A little easier once you have sprint upgrades like I do. Alright. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. So let's do something else. Let me show you the gun customization, because that's kind of an interesting bit. Could ya? Let's see. Oh, cash. Cash is available. The cache of cache. The cache of cash. Yo. Take that. Can I upgrade my powers at all? Let's see. I haven't unlocked any of these yet. Explosive deaths. Well, gotta get to level 24. These have different elements you can switch through. I do have a fire blast, which is quite fun to use. Also, mind control sounds interesting. What about sprint? I think I've got all the upgrades I can get right now, because I've been finding these clusters at far too high a rate. So there's the power upgrade system, and here's the other upgrade system, which is like standard, but there are a lot more of them in this case, which is very cool. I think, yes, there is a singularity gun, if you saw that, and it's amazing. Can I get... No, I can't get any more stamina yet. What about... Ooh, health pickup value. That is pretty nice. But I think I'll get this for now because I want to save some money before going to the gun shop. Let's go do that. Where's the nearest friendly fire? Right there. Not bad. I'll just run there, I think. Hop. Alright. Nice and easy. Friendly fire this way. Ow! Just get clotheslined by an actual street lamp. That's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Now, friendly fire has changed quite a bit. Also, that's a squirt gun. No. Hello. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm going to upgrade the dubstep gun. I could get a sniper rifle, but it's very expensive. Dubstep gun! Customize. Can make it an industrial dubstep gun. Or a pop star dubstep gun. That's pretty glamorous, but I'm gonna go with this. Does that actually change what it sounds like, I wonder? I don't know. Let's see. Upgrading the damage is a very good idea. Charge rate would be nice. Charge capacity would be very nice. Explosive wubs! What? Welp. Gotta get that. $50,000. 50,000 of your fake internet dollars. That is very expensive. Well, we'll upgrade it a little bit. Can I upgrade this at all? I could get some of these. I think I'm gonna get a rate of fire upgrade. Boom! As you can see, everything has kind of a signature upgrade. The burst rifle has this, which is great, and lots of customization options, including the Freckle Bitches pattern AR, which is, you know, always good. But I like my blue plaid impulse rifle. You could make it a super soaker, though. That looks kind of amazing. I don't know what it... alright, I gotta check how it fires. Everyone has like a different particle effect and sound effect when it fires. Like, I really like this shotgun. It looks... Look at how cool that looks! Yes, and there are lots of references with the pistols, as you can see. Yeah, lots of references with the different kinds of, yeah. I think you get it. Okay. Explosive shots in the heavy pistol would be great. Alright, I am now broke. Let's exit. Alright, so the super soaker here. Whoa! Holy crap. Oh, sorry about that. I was just testing out my new squirt gun. Do you like it? I slapped some gears on it and called it Steve. Hey. Well, time to test this thing out. Here we go. It does change it. Holy crap. Yeah, keeping that thing. Also, getting explosive wubs for that seems like a pretty good idea. Goodbye. Oh, I missed it. Not that time I didn't. Take your monies. Bye. Oh, too fun. Alright. So, yeah. That's Saints Row for you. That's what the game is about. It's about having fun. It's about being a bit ridiculous. Maybe a lot ridiculous. The whole time while you're doing it. Boom! But also supplementing that with some really good characters and some fun missions with some unique things to do. And overall, just customizing the experience to your own personal liking. That's Saints Row. And I like it. Goodbye. Holy crap, that was amazing. Oh, aliens. We've got aliens. Oh no, I'm stuck. One other thing I think I should probably show you as I destroy all the aliens. Okay. There's some really cool cars, vehicles in this. One of the complaints about the vehicles not being fun, well, they've countered that by making more fun vehicles. You can just store them at any point by tapping in, and then have them delivered to you. Oh. I'll take a chrome void, that would be great. Oh yes! Oh, I'm in a freaking UFO. You guys are totally screwed. A chrome UFO. Also, it can do this. Whoosh! Whee! Yeah, so anyone that says the vehicles aren't fun to use in this, I think don't have a very good grasp of what fun is. But that's just me.
Better you than me.
Kill all the things. And now we're getting to some destroy all humans territory, it seems. Get it! Get it! I'm pretty sure you can't actually damage it by shooting it, but it's still kind of fun. Uh-oh! Dogfight! Holy crap! Those things do not stand a chance. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Missiles! Oh, that would have been amazing. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And Steelport, by the way, is back. If you didn't know, you are in Steelport once again. This time, it's a bit different. Lots of new building styles and things like that, which is very cool. And here's the thing, they have said that they are okay with modding. Now, modding in Saints Row 2 was pretty good, and Saints Row 3 was also pretty good, but now they're like, you know what, you just do it. And I'm really excited about that because I'm letting you know right now the Gentlemen of the Row and Gentlemen of Steelport mods were very good. So I'm hoping, cough cough, hint hint, to see a Gentlemen of the Matrix mod. That would be good. I'd like that. Uh-oh. So that's another thing to look forward to, along with extra DLC, which in this case I think would be a pretty good idea because the missions are quite fun, so adding more of them, never a bad idea. Oh god! Oh, that thing went down quick. The chrome version of the UFO is kind of overpowered. Just gonna point that out. Couldn't tell. Blow up the trucks. Blow up the trucks. Uh-oh. The draw distance and pop-in has been greatly improved, I feel. From Saints Row 3, those are my biggest problems. It had a lot of pop-in, graphical pop-in, and the draw distance was less than stellar. But that's been also fixed. There are lots of very good options, as in the options menu. Lots of PC-specific options that are very good. The keyboard and mouse controls work just fine. And I'm in a UFO, so I don't really go... Oh. Alright. Is there... Ah! Was this a gateway that I already own? Yes, it is. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's raining fire and there's a warden. And it blew up. Okay, that's good. Wardens are basically mini-bosses. They have all kinds of powers, but you get some good stuff for beating them, so... Oh my goodness. Oh god. They're also brutal. By the way, Genki is back in this, Professor Genki, and... Oh! Professor Genki is a super-powered, ridiculous machine. Oh, come on, come on. You gotta freeze him! There we go! Get rid of that shield. Ooh, that's probably a big hit of damage there. No! Put it down! Bad Warden. I'm glad I very recently upgraded this RPG. The Alien RPG is great. Get him. Yeah. Alright. Let's get my Kardak laser shot out. And another fun instance of the game. This is not something that's ever been in Saints Row. Basically super-powered fighting. Oh god. And it's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Okay. It's raining pixelated SNES fire. Which is probably not a good sign, really. Let's be... Oh! Gonna get you. Oh. Man, these guys get significantly stronger as the series, the series of missions that lead you along their path progresses. It's not pretty. Wardens. Gotcha. Get him! Get him! Yeah! And we Neo them to death. Get Neo'd! Hey, W.
Why'd you bother?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good stuff, is what that is. And I suppose I should probably leave you here, because I don't want to spoil any stories or anything like that. But just so you know, the quests menu here, this allows you to, you know, go around and do all the things for all the people. Keith David is a great character. Kinsey is also fantastic. And I can't wait to see who else I meet. It's been hinted, spoilers, that Johnny Gat is back. Oh yes. So folks, Saints Row, if you want to see anything in this game, like you want to see me do a mission or an activity or etc., just tell me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
That had some style.
Forget the pickle.
Oh god. Oh, that poor guy. Ow. I will leave you with the outro of dubstep-powered industrial, just amazing wubbing. I don't know why this impresses me so much. I don't even like dubstep, but this is like the best weapon. What the hell? Yep. That's Saints Row. So, guys, again, if you want to see anything in particular, just tell me. Also, if there are mods released, I'm keeping an eye on that whole scene. So mod releases, I will be looking forward to. Obviously, oh god, it'll take a little while. This game has only been out for, you know, a couple of weeks now. I'm sorry. And I really want telekinesis. I can't wait to get that power. So everyone, thank you for watching. The police are on fire, and they just got Agent Smith. Oh god. Ah, shooting aliens with a Tommy gun. I'm like Luke Picard. Jean-Luc Picard, my friend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got the Saints here now. Uh-oh. Oh god.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Get him! Get him, get him, get him! Okay, this might not be the best weapon to use. Let's use the Super Soaker. Obviously better than a Tommy gun in this situation. No longer am I Jean-Luc Picard, unfortunately, but I do have a steampunk squirt gun that shoots green lasers, so really, I'm kind of Riker. Kind of. Get him. Sorry! By the way, your homies can get superpowers and you can upgrade them in lots more ways this time around. So anyone complaining that they are useless, I would say that they aren't as useful at first, but they can get significantly more powerful as the game goes on. That person is going really fast. Mind the speed limit, sir! Sir. 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 Speed limit, sir. Yep. That's what happens when you don't mind the speed limit. Oh god. Oh, so many aliens. Oh. I'm out. Oh god. No. Wee. Oh, it's too much fun just to screw around. I'm gonna go meet Keith David now, and maybe ask Kinsey if she wants to go on a very romantic date. I'll see you guys next time.
Yep, I did that.